Hi everyone, welcome back to my vet journey. In this video, we'll talk about how to join Indian Army as a veterinary doctor after completing your BBSc and AH course, that is Bachelor in Veterinary Science and Animal Husbandry course. So we will be discussing about all the important criterias and selection procedure and other important details. So without wasting your time, let's get started. So, first of all, talking about Remount Veterinary Corps. So, it's basically an administrative and operational branch of Indian Army which deals with the rearing and treatment as well as training of the animals used in the Indian Army. So, if it's your dream to be in the Indian Army as a veterinary doctor and treating the animals and also getting a good rank and salary, then you can go for this. So, let's talk about the criteria for selection and all other things. So, earlier only boys were eligible for applying, but now both boys and girls are eligible for applying. So let's talk about the eligibility criteria. So basically this PDF which I am showing you, it is taken from the official website of Indian Army when the applications were released few months back. So this PDF is taken from there and it's genuine. So first of all, talking about the age limit. So the age limit is between 21 to 32 years. If the candidate is younger than 21 years, then he or she will not be able to apply and the upper age limit is 32. Now coming to the minimum educational qualification. So the candidate must have done BBSc or BBS in AH degree from any of the recognized Indian university. Next comes the nationality. So the male or female candidate who is applying must be an Indian citizen or a subject of Nepal or a person of Indian origin who has migrated from Pakistan, Burma, Sri Lanka or Eastern African countries or the other mentioned countries. So the candidate should have passed the qualifying examination with internship at the time of submission of the application. Next comes the vacancies. So it's total 20 seats, out of which 16 seats are for male candidates and 4 seats are for female candidates. Now the method of selection is, first of all, shortlisting of applications will be done. So shortlisting will be done. If the candidate is selected, then he or she has to appear for Service Selection Board interview, which is SSB interview. After the interview, a merit list will be generated based on the marks obtained by the candidate at SSB interview. Based on the merit list, the candidate will finally be selected. Then the selected candidate will undergo medical examination by a medical board of male or female doctor, specialist or gynecologist. Then after successfully passing the medical examination, then the candidate will be commissioned in the rank of captain and the selected candidate will be detailed on post commission training at RVC Central College, Meerut, Kent. Now, if the candidate has done MVSc or PhD degree, then 12-month anti-date seniority will be granted. And if the candidate has done only doctorate degree, then 24 months anti-date seniority will be granted. After then, gradually promotion will also be given. All the officers granted commission would serve the Indian Army for 5 years only, and the duration can be increased depending on their performance. So the salary will be rupees 61,300 per month. Along with that, military service pay will also be there of rupees 15,500, and this will gradually increase depending on the performance as well as experience. Now the question is how to apply. So basically the application format will be provided by the Indian Army. I'll show you that application format later in this video. Okay. So now the envelope containing application should be superscribed in red ink indicating clearly application for short service commission in RVC. So you have to mention this. After that, the application should be posted by speed post or any ordinary post to the following address as you can see on the screen. Now in the envelope, apart from the application form, you have to attach copies of your BVSc or NAH degree with final mark sheet. And if you have done MVSc and PhD, so you have to attach that also. Along with that, internship completion certificate, matriculation certificate, self attested photograph pasted on the application, as well as two self addressed stamped envelopes. So, duplicate applications are not accepted. They have clearly mentioned this. And the candidate can avail maximum of 6 chances for SSB interview. And you can take a note of this also, which they have mentioned. So, they have also mentioned the common reasons for rejection of application. The reasons can be number one, incomplete application. So, if your application is not complete, then there's a chance of rejection. The second thing is variation in name. So, if you have any error in name and any other thing like spelling, then your application will be rejected. So, these kind of errors, as you can see on the screen, should be avoided. And these are also some of the important instructions. Now, this is the format, the application form basically, which is provided by the Indian Army. So, you have to fill this very carefully and you have to fill only this, not any other form. So, that's all in this video. I hope this video is helpful for you. You can also follow me on Instagram. The link is in the description. And if you are a veterinary student, then you can join my Telegram channel also. Thank you.